guys, we're going on a Christmas shopping date night. Happy birthday, old man.
Hey, thank you.
Show you guys what we got during the shopping trip. IVF life and regular life don't exist separately.
This is unusual.
This is very unusual.
Oh my god.
It's just like another thing, you know, like why does this have to be so complicated? So this is a big deal.
This is crazy, people.
This
This
is
is absolutely insane.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself.
Good morning, everybody. It is Dingle here, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing super duper well. The hair can use some work. We've got a low bun going on, but we've got some juicing to do. I'm also just looking like a rat. I have this sweatshirt. It's my like oil stained sweatshirt. I don't know how it made rings. Like how I made like oil stained rings on my sweatshirt, but I did. This is also a sweatshirt that has the most rips and I have not gotten rid of it. I think this is the only sweatshirt that I still have from college. Fun fact, was an Alpha Delta Pi in college, but I went to a really small school, so it wasn't like super intimidating Greek life. It was everything that I didn't think Greek life was when I went into school. So I had a really good experience, but this is the last sweatshirt that I have kept from college. Also, I saw a comment on one of my videos recently of someone asking where I get this mug, and it's from, I want to say it's called Sweetwater Decor. I'll leave it linked down below. They've got an Etsy shop, and their Etsy shop has free shipping, so I like to order stuff off of there. But there's this other one that I almost got for Christmas. It says Merry and Bright on it, and I thought that would be so freaking cute. But I already have where is it? I already have this mug that I usually pull out for Christmas time. It says Merry Catmas. Oh my gosh, I love this one. But anyway, today is my dad's official birthday. And we spent the weekend up there, just an overnight, doing all of his favorite things. So we got there and then we went for coffee at the local coffee shop, and it was actually open when we went, so we got to have like all the hot drinks and things and all of the espresso drinks. And why I say that is because my dad made such good friends with the owner that during the winter, the owner gives him a key to the local coffee shop. I know, goals. Like, you can be a billionaire, but if you don't have a key to your local coffee shop, like, you haven't won yet, you know? But it's a win-win because my dad gets coffee during the winter and they have a steady flow of some sort of income during the winter when they wouldn't be open. So it's a really great partnership that they've got going on. But when they're closed and my dad has the key to get in, the only coffee we can do is the nitro cold brew from the tap, or any like iced coffee that they have already stored in the fridge, because everything else is turned off and we have no idea how to work those espresso machines. Those things are intense, so we don't even try to do those. We also had his favorite dinner. We watched really cheesy Hallmark Christmas movies, which are my dad's absolute favorites. He loves action movies and thriller and horror movies and Hallmark Christmas movies. I think that goes to show that Hallmark Christmas movies are literally for anybody. But today is Monday and it's his actual birthday. We couldn't stay till Monday because of work and everything like that, so we celebrated over the weekend. But since it's his actual birthday, let's give him a little call.
Hello.
Happy birthday, old man.
Hey, thank you. I almost forgot. All the festivities behind us.
How's your birthday?
Okay. Actually, now that I think of it, Mom didn't even say happy birthday before she left.
Oh!
I'm going to use that against
You
her.
need to. You need to.
Happy birthday, man!
Oh my god. Hey, Wolverine. How's it going?
Good.
Any bats in the cave?
Nope. And you can't do that.
And you can't do
Oh,
that.
fine. I see how it is.
Oh my gosh, Mom didn't even say happy birthday before she left.
What?
She thought his birthday was probably yesterday or
I
Saturday.
know, exactly.
Outrageous. It's the birthday weekend.
Unbelievable.
Birthday week.
It is, it's a birthday
It is a birthday
month.
week. It's a birthday
Right.
month.
Other than the perfect time, I literally just hung up on a Zoom call.
Ooh.
I've got another one at 11:30, one at noon. I'm like, does not the world know what a special day this is?
This is a special day. How was yesterday?
It was good. Put on watched a couple things. A movie. Watched a Hallmark-ish movie.
Oh, did you?
Wasn't bad.
Okay.
Yeah, wasn't bad. Wasn't great.
Was it as good as Mistletoe in Montana?
So it was, I think she sent a note around Christmas in Mississippi.
Been out of nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything.
Oh, it's freaking cold.
Freaking cold, man. Not even cold, just freaking cold.
It's 28 degrees. It feels so much colder than that, actually. I would have guessed 21 in
Yeah.
because like the apartment was so cold today.
I was gonna think more like, 21.9.
Oh, very specific.
Yeah.
I like that. Guys, we're going on a Christmas shopping date night tonight.
Yeah, did you see Mac did her hair for the day night?
I did not do my hair for
got
the
a
date
pony.
night. It's just very curly right now because I had it in a twisty bun. But we're gonna start by going to the gym. It is 4:10 now. We actually go to the gym every day. Jack goes every day. I go on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Hell yeah.
And we go around 4 p.m. The perks of working from home to beat the rush. And so we're gonna get our gym workout in, and then instead of like rushing around and like cooking at home and then going back out and all that stuff, we're gonna hit Chick-fil-A for dinner to get our fuel up for Christmas shopping. And then we have a list of things to grab. We're gonna be shopping like for Dad, for my mom. So Mom, if you are watching this, if your first name is Mom, you can stop watching this. If your first name is Ilya, you can also stop watching this. And if your first name is Avery, you can stop watching this. I think that's it. And then we have like miscellaneous things, like we have a return to make from at Spectrum and stuff like that. But we've got a few things to shop for. We usually don't live a day like this after work.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah,
This is unusual.
this is very unusual.
Oh my gosh.
Literally, we always go to the gym and come back home and cook dinner, and we stay in and we chill for the rest of the evening. So this is a big deal. We're out on a weekday.
This is crazy, people.
This
This
is
is absolutely insane. Hi, Matthew. It's Jack.
Wonderful, Mr. Jack. And what can I get going for you tonight?
Could I do number 6 meal 8 count? And then-
Anything else for you tonight?
Yeah, could I do a grilled chicken cool wrap? Just the wrap?
Just the wrap one. We actually offer any of our salad dressings to go along with that. Would you like one of those tonight?
Yeah, could I do the avocado lime ranch dressing?
Sure thing, sure thing. Is there anything else I could get for you tonight?
Could I do a large fruit cup and a large diet lemonade?
Wonderful. Brings your total up to $29.14. It'll be our pleasure to serve you up the window.
Awesome, thanks so much.
My pleasure.
He almost didn't say it. He almost didn't say it.
You almost got it from you.
We've got grilled French fry. French fry. You little mooch. Grilled chicken nuggets. Don't sleep on the grilled chicken nuggets. They're actually so yummy. What did you get? Oh, this is a big cup.
I got a large diet lemonade.
A large diet lemonade.
I got a receipt. Got mac sauces.
Ooh. This time I got sweet and spicy sriracha sauce.
Got a chicken cool ranch wrap
Mmm.
with the avocado lime dressing, which is ridiculous.
Delish.
So good. Man, for dessert. Oh,
What'd you get for dessert?
a large fruit cup.
The fruit cup at Chick-fil-A is also like so good.
So I thought that the large was like your cup.
So this is the regular medium diet lemonade. This is what Jack got.
We will not be drinking all of that.
Gotta get our energy for our Christmas shopping. I gotta get in the mindset, you know? Right now, you guys, I'm just gonna be super real because IVF life and regular life don't exist separately. We're like in the drive-thru, you know, after the gym, getting ready, getting our food, just casual, you know, whatever. And then I see an email and I had asked my doctor's like admin person, and that's like who you schedule through to do appointments or follow-up appointments and all that stuff. And I have like a simple question for my doctor, but like it's a simple discussion, but it's not just like a question like, oh, what does this level mean? You know, like it's something that I want to just talk through real quick with him, like 10 minutes tops, you know, regarding our next transfer. So I asked the admin person about it and I gave her that detail, and she's like, the next appointment he has is in February. And now I'm just annoyed about it. I don't know how to fix it, but like right now I'm just like, I don't know, clouding my Christmas shopping night.
I don't know what cloud your night.
Oh, okay, fixed. Thank you. All better.
We're gonna get an answer.
I think I just have to clarify with her. Like, I don't think I'm the most important patient by any stretch of the imagination, but he even said over the phone, like, we don't need a formal follow-up if you ever have any quick questions.
Yeah, maybe she doesn't get that it's like just a question.
Exactly, so I'm just annoyed because that's just the current situation, but...
You see that guy?
What?
He's in like thong flip-flops and shorts.
Remember we used to do that in high school?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like a common New England thing, but like we used to see how long we could last with wearing flip-flops or shorts to school. It'd be snowing and we'd have thong flip-flops on. Plan of attack, where do we go first? Do we go inside Market Basket?
Yeah, stamps and honey.
Okay.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than...
Hello, my friends. It is actually a full night later. I meant to film this today, but the days are just so fast. And it definitely has to do with it getting darker outside. I just feel like the day is over so much faster and just time is flying. Also, I have a harder time getting up earlier in the winter. I know I'm not alone in that, but it definitely doesn't lend itself to a very productive day when I'm just like up later in general. But ignore that sound. That's the shower. Jack is hopping in after the gym. But I wanted to come on and show you guys what we got during the shopping trip, let you guys in on some of the Christmas secrets. Don't tell anyone, okay? You can't tell people what I got them. But again, if your name is Mom, Ilya, Avery, I think that's it. If your names are those things, you can't watch anymore if you haven't clicked off already, okay? So Jack and I already got, I think, all of our shopping, like our gifts to people done, which just brush my shoulder off for that one. So anything that is in here for mom is actually for my dad's shopping, but we live in Portland, they do not, so it's a lot easier for us to get some of this stuff. So the first thing we got for mom is this candy cane, but it's a pillow. When I was shopping with mom the other day, I wrote down a list of some of the things that were catching her eye, and she was like, look at these pillows. We were in Pottery Barn, and they're actually shaped like shaves, and I wanted to get this gingerbread house. It was literally a 3D gingerbread house as a pillow, but this location didn't have it, so I got our second favorite one, which is a candy cane. So I think she's gonna like that. Even though I usually don't get like Christmas related things for Christmas morning, because it's like the holiday's over basically, but she can use it for next year, and I think that she'll still like it. And then in the Hallmark store, we got the 2 cards that we're sending with gifts for our friends Ilya and Lynn out in Washington, and the ones we picked up were North Pole yoga card, and this one's for Ilya because of the hot yoga that he has a joke with or something like that, and it just says really, really warm wishes. Warm holiday wishes. And he is such a dad in a way that is going to crack him up. It's such a dad joke. And then this one is the butt crack card that you guys saw, and that one will go for Lynn, because we all have a very similar sense of humor. And then while we were in the Hallmark store for stocking stuffers for mom, we picked up chocolate truffles. We got the milk chocolate and the caramel. We think these are her favorite ones. And then for mom, she has this Lululemon sweatshirt, but in a cream color. And so we already know that she wears it and she loves it so much. And mom is really hard to shop for clothes. So since we know she loves the sweatshirt so much, we got it in this charcoal color, because although she has definitely branched out as far as her colors go, we know that she loves wearing black and charcoal things while she works out, and she walks regularly with a group of friends out in the cold, so I think she'll like that for layering. And then we went to Books A Million, and these 2 things are for my mom as well. She loves this story. It's The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse, and it's basically just full of little life lessons told through a tale of a boy, a mole, excuse me, ma'am, a boy, a mole, a fox, and a horse. And it seems like little child stories, but they have such a deeper life meaning, which is really cool. And this was just a regular book with small illustrations, but the author ended up making this into an animated story, which is super cool. So the illustrations are just incredible, and it's just far more illustrated, and it's awesome. She ended up picking this up for her friend when we were shopping, but I noticed she did not pick it up for herself, so we got that book for her. And then while we were there, we also got this book. It's called The Lost Kitchen. How freaking gorgeous is that? And I can't quite tell you the full story about this, but I just know that my mom loves the story behind this woman, Erin French. So just a tiny little bit about it. Erin French grew up in Freedom, Maine, population 719, helping her father with his diner. Entirely self-taught, using cookbooks to form her culinary education, she now helms her acclaimed restaurant, The Lost Kitchen, in a historic mill in the same town, serving visitors from around the world in a dining room that feels like an extension of her home kitchen. With abundant natural bounty teeming in its coastline, rivers, farms, fields, and woods, Maine is a cook's dream. Inspired by her lush locale, Erin crafts recipes such as applewood grilled spring chicken, whole roasted trout with parsnip and herb hash, Maine shrimp rolls, corned brisket, New England dinner. Now I'm hungry and I'm making everyone here hungry. But she's been written up in a ton of publications and has a ton of awards and things like that for her cooking and her restaurant in Freedom, Maine. And it's impossible to get into. You can't get into this restaurant. It's always booked up. So we thought this cookbook in her kitchen, she doesn't have it yet, so that would be awesome. And then the last few things are from Newberry Comics, which is just the best shop I feel like for anyone who loves any show, movie, anime, book, fandom, like it just has literally anything that you can get for people. And actually, let me show you, it's so sad. For Ilya's present, this is only part of his present, but in Seattle, we used to call him, and we still do when we're together, we used to call him Dad because he is just an old soul at heart. And Jack and I are definitely younger souls and more goofy, although we definitely brought that side out in Ilya, but he is just an old soul, and he was always taking care of us when we were in Seattle. He always made sure we had snacks in the office, like if we were going on road trips, he would make sure everyone had what they needed for a road trip, and like he was just Dad. He always took care of us. And he loves The Office. So I found this mug. It says World's Best Dad on it, like The Office, the world's best boss mug. So it's a combo of us calling him Dad and his favorite show, but it freaking came with a broken handle, and I'm devastated. So, and that was like the main thing that we were gonna ship to him, along with the second part of his gift, which I can't decide if I'm gonna tell you guys the second part of his gift now, because what if he doesn't listen to me, and what if he sees this? Because it's okay if he sees this stuff that I'm about to show you guys, but the second part of his gift is like the main event, and I think it is the most brilliant and mastermindy gift that I've ever thought of for our dear friend Ilya. So I don't think I'm gonna say it, just in case, because I don't want it to be spoiled. But just be on the lookout for the best friend gift exchange vlog that is coming to you this Vlogmas, and that's when you'll find out that second part of Ilya's gift. But because the mug got shattered, we ended up getting him the Michael Scott pop doll figure, which does say World's Best Boss. He's holding the mug that says it, so we thought that was just really fun for his desk. Illy and I bond over Animal Crossing, and we found this mug that changes with the temperature. So the colorful one is when it is hot with a hot cup of coffee or something, and the black one is when it's cold. So he's got two different displays, which is so cool. It's a heat change mug, and I thought that would be really awesome, even if he just displays it on his shelves in the office. When I say Ilya is an old soul, he's like a grandfather. He's an ornery old man sometimes. And so we got him a bullshit button, because whenever he's on phone calls or getting frustrated with some of his colleagues, he should be able to have this on his desk to push it, and we thought it was gonna be really funny.
Oh, come on now, that ain't even bullshit. That's horse shit.
There's that one.
Warning, warning, bullshit alert.
If anybody has corporate jobs out there, you know that this button might be really appreciated for any time you're on phone calls and you're like, this is complete BS, why am I even here, you know? And then this was just hysterical when we were checking out in line. It just is something that we know that he will just appreciate. It's a dinosaur, and it says, if you're happy and you know it, clap your O, and it's a T-Rex, and he can't clap his hands. So, and then for my soon-to-be sister-in-law Avery, I got her a Home Goods gift card, and then to go along with that gift card, I heard that she likes Bob's Burgers. I don't know anything about Bob's Burgers, but this store had a couple small things, so I got her a Bob's Burgers pin and a magnet, so she can put this on a bag or anything that she wants, and then they can put this on their fridge, and that's to go along with her gift card. And then a quick update, because I think in this vlog I got an email from my clinic about setting up a phone call with my doctor, and when I first got that email I was like, oh my god, it's just like another thing, you know, like why does this have to be so complicated? But everything ended up working out today. They were so sweet, they got creative, because the main person that we correspond with at our clinic is our designated nurse, who is directly in contact with my doctor and things like that. And then for the big appointments like egg retrieval follow-ups and what we got for embryos, and then transfer follow-ups, if it failed and what does that mean and what is his recommendation going forward, and all of that stuff, like the initial IVF consult and all of that stuff, those things we have with our doctor directly in their bigger appointments and bigger conversations. But Jack and I just have like one or two quick questions that we just want to run by him since our last follow-up, so it's not technically really a big appointment and it is just a few questions, but they're more deep and based on what we discussed previously that we want to hear from him directly versus like through my nurse, you know? So there wasn't really a process for that. So I was worried that I was gonna get denied for even talking to him, and I was just like spiraling out of control about that. I was like, oh my gosh, what if we don't get to talk to him before the next transfer? Like all this stuff, like anxiety, man, it's just wild. But everything did work out. We were able to talk to him before February, like they had suggested before, and we are all good. So yeah, just in case you guys were anxious about that, because I know I was, everything ended up turning out fine. Shocking, it typically does. But anyways, my friends, that is going to be it for today's vlog. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did and you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, make sure to do so down below, because I upload videos on Wednesdays and Sundays and an occasional extra one during Vlogmas. I love you all very, very much, and I will see you in the next one, my friends. I'll see you later. Bye!